Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Angela and I am the Spiritual Witch. Today I wanted to share with you a very, very special topic to me, and that is intention. Last year, I discovered a book by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and it is The Power of Intention. This book literally captivated me for the entire summer. I read it and then I reread it, and I just went through a lot of it again the last couple of days. Intention is so important in our lives, and understanding that we are co-creators in our world is such an important thing to know. You can actually expand your life and your way of thinking when you start to set intentions. Intention is not a wish, and it's not a hope. It is not just a desire. It's an absolute concrete decision. And anytime I cast a spell, I don't hope that it's going to come true. I don't hope for the outcome to be what I have set forth to come about. I make the decision that that's what's going to happen. And I very rarely have had a situation where things didn't come to fruition. And that has just been my experience. From the time I was really, really young, I've mentioned in some of my other videos, and I don't really like to harp on my past, but it is pretty relevant. That's how I am who I am today, I believe. My intention was always not to remain in the chaos and the pain and the abusive environment that I was in growing up. And I had every intention, not hope and desire, but intention to move away from that. And I knew without a doubt that my life could and would be different. And it was just about how I saw things and just an inner knowing. As I said, we are all co-creating our life. There is what Wayne Dyer talks about. He calls it the intention field. The world as we know it is nothing but energy. We can tap into that energy field, and our intention is what taps in. He talks about in his book that we've always been connected to the field of intention. We are here on purpose. Everything that's going on is on purpose. You know, trees have their design and they do what they do. Flowers blossom, the seasons change, the sun comes up and it sets. All these things, including the mechanics of our body, just the automatic things that keep us alive, those are all things that are just happening, and it's happening because it was intended to. Along the way of evolution, from the primal times to now, every single thing that has come about has been because of a thought or an idea that someone had an intention for. From cars to cell phones to computers to being able to travel outside of Earth. I mean, it's crazy to me, but it just goes to show you that everything begins with a thought and an intention to change things, to grow and expand. And that's what this universe is all about, is growth and expansion. And at no time are you not capable of connecting to this field of intention. And that is so, so powerful. I mean, from the time you wake up in the morning, you can set an intention. You can decide how you're going to see the world. And, you know, I'm not saying that it's all rainbows and butterflies, because obviously there are hardships and there are things that happen to us along the way. But it's about having an intention to see the positive in those things, and understanding that just because there may be a negative, there's also a positive. And it's all about your intention and how you choose to walk forward and see things. It's a matter of intention and deciding and making that choice that you can live differently, that the abundance is yours as well. And the more you grow and expand, the more you can help other people. If you're a happy person and you're abundant within, that's going to radiate from you. And we've been brought up, I think, to set boundaries. Don't get me wrong, boundaries in certain scenarios are definitely important and key, but I'm saying boundaries as far as the beauty that goes on in the world and the energetic flow. And we can tap into that at any time. We're not separate from the magical intelligence of this universe. We are one with it, and it's just a matter of knowing that. I want to give you a few ideas in regards to setting intentions and how to go about this whole thing here. With every spell that is cast, and it doesn't have to be a spell if you're not a witchy person and you're watching this, just a spiritual understanding. If you set an intention, the first thing that you're going to do is, well, first of all, you're going to have this idea of an intention, a desire, or something that you want to bring into your life, or a way that maybe you want to be. And so you're going to get that thought in your mind. And my biggest recommendation is to meditate. Once you have the desire and you have that sort of picture image on the little screen in your mind, meditate on it. And when you begin to meditate, start asking the why questions. Why do I want this? Why is this something that I feel I need? And what's the power behind that intention? The stuff that I do is in regards to the abundance of my family. Nothing like a cat in heat on a video. The other thing that I want you to think about is visualization. And I do have both a meditation video and a visualization video here on my channel. So check those out if you want to see more about that. The visualization process is really, really amazing and really beneficial when setting an intention. With your intention, you want to get as many details as you can put in place. After you've asked the why, why you're doing it, and you know exactly why you're going about setting this intention, then you can start to do the fun stuff. And that is, like I said, visualizing the outcome. When you visualize the outcome, feel it from the end. So you do really want to imagine that the said intention has come true, that it has come to fruition, and that you're actually living that intention. So after the meditation, after visualization and deciding the content of your intention, you ultimately want to start to charge the energy behind the intention. And what I mean by charging it is, this is where, the fun begins, and you can include candles and your herbs that coincide with this set intention. You can set up your ritual space. You can make it as elaborate as you absolutely want to. Now, I like to think of it as stacking magic, okay? When you add the candle and you think of the fire involved, and then you add the moon water to have your element of water. You can just go crazy with herbs and use your imagination, use your intuition, which was my last video. So it's all about building the energy to push the intention out and to connect with that intention field. And I think that the more that you put behind the intention and in the working, the more potent and more momentum is going to be created. Last but not least, as soon as you have completed your ritual or you've set your intention, and this can be the elaborate ritual or spell like I just described, or it can be waking up in the morning and setting an intention, literally something so small as just, I'm going to see the beauty in today, or I am going to, everything that I see that's negative, I'm going to find the positive. You just set those intentions, and then you're going to let it go. After you've done, like I said, the things that I mentioned before, you let it go. and you're not going to want to look for it and wait for it and harp on it, because what that's going to do is if you don't just let it go, it's kind of like a string. It will be tethered to you. And so you want to let it move, let it go, move out into the field of intention and do your thing. And then the fun can begin. You can wait for those beautiful things to show up, the synchronicities, the right people showing up for you, you ending up in the right place at the right time. You'll see. I mean, all of these things will come together, and just believe, just know, you know, it's just knowing. And again, it has worked for me. Intention is a very, very, very real and potent thing. And as soon as you know and understand that there is nothing that you are lacking, and there is nothing that you can't have, this is a world of abundance and richness, and it all begins with you. So with that being said, I am going to end this video. I'm really appreciative that you have spent some time with me today, and I will definitely be back soon with some more. So start setting those intentions. Stay magical and be blessed. Until next time, bye.